Howdy and welcome. This is The Laugh Track, the comedy podcast from the Icebox Radio Theater. Check out a sample. Too Bright, the only booklight that's guaranteed to blind your enemies, presents Lance Manley, Library Detective.
There's a million readers in the naked city. My job? Keep them in line. It's a tough racket doing security at the local public library, but this is my promise to you. Every overdue book borrower, every mouthy chatterbox, every matronly loudmouth holding up the checkout line so she can tell you her hip feels funny will have to answer to me, Lance Manley.
We'll be back with Lance Manley in just a moment. But first, friends, your booklight sends a message to your community about you and your family. And it's one of the most important consumer choices you can make. You can either be Mr. Soft Soap, the ineffectual character who bothers and is noticed by absolutely nobody, or you can be a man of purpose, a man of action, a Too Bright man. Too Bright reading lamps not only make the pages of your favorite books or magazines perfectly legible in even the darkest room, they represent a real threat to the health and well-being of anyone within a half-mile radius, and that spells respect for you. So send a message to your community. This household is a Too Bright household. Don't f*** with us. And now, Lance Manley, Library Detective. In a tiny alcove high above the stacks of the public library, a frosted glass door keeps evildoers at bay and bibliophiles fingering the stacks in safety. For on the other side of the glass, sitting behind a battered oak desk, is the cop of cataloging, the Shamus of the stacks, the Dick of Dewey Decimals, Lance Manley, Library Detective.
Come in.
Hey, Lance, you got a second you gotta?
Doghouse Riley, library janitor and part-time snitch. What can I do for you?
Ah, gee, Lance, you gotta introduce me like that, do you? Gives a guy a complex it does.
Sorry, Doghouse, but they didn't give me an introductory voiceover this episode. Come in.
Ah, thanks, Lance. I got news I got.
Doghouse Riley was a good ally in the fight against bibliographic crime. His position in the basement gave him a unique perspective, a set of ears and eyes that were seldom noticed, but picked up everything.
Hey, a voiceover.
Never mind that now, Doghouse. What's the skinny? What's the lowdown? Spill the beans and pick 'em up again.
Word on the street is that an old friend of yours is on his way here, Lance, his way. And that wind is a wind which blows ill for you and your job.
A job that blows, huh? Who is this old friend?
Hanging onto your hat, you should be, Lance, you should be. The friend is Cyrus Amazon, the friend.